Hi, and welcome to the Yarn Habit Geek podcast. My name is Laura. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Ravelry as Yarn Habit Geek. There is also a Ravelry group for the podcast if you join. I actually still need to update it with all of the past show notes, so hopefully I will be getting that done right after I upload this, so that'll be it. And let's get on with this week's episode, shall we? Alright, whips of the week. I got about technically 3 and a group whip that I have been working on during the week. And let's start off with the 2 that I keep showing because they are long projects. The first is I finished the square from last week for the Ron Weasley blanket. I've got one more square to finish. Or I should say start and then finish. And then I'm putting it into the blanket, which hopefully will be, that row will be done for next week's episode. And then I will be starting on row 3 soon. 3 after I've sewn in the squares. So look forward to that for next week. And next up is the Hogwarts Crest Bobble Stitch blanket I am working on. I got a couple more rows done, as you can tell. I'm actually, let's just say, working on the bobble stitch for most of my days and then going on to crochet something else. I have to remind myself I am not doing a bobble stitch in the other projects I work on in crochet. But as you can tell, I'm working on, this is the Hufflepuff section right here, and this is the Ravenclaw section. And I'll be getting more done later on in the week, so hopefully by next week's episode I will have the Hufflepuff Ravenclaw sections done. So that is it for basically blanket whips. Now we're on to my amigurumi whips. And I believe I had and first up it's going to be Commodore Norrington. And, well, I got to separate him from, but I got the top parts of his shoes all crocheted up. I just gotta stuff them more and then put the soles on. But hopefully I can finish Commodore Norrington next week, but before next week's episode, so I can show. And next up is the box of parts for my Hocus Pocus set that I will be actually putting up on Etsy. Now, I'm probably not going to show all the heads that I showed last time, just the parts that I finished. And by next week's episode, I'm going to have all the upper torsos attached to them. So right now I've got the torso finish for Billy Butcherson. Yeah, so like, I've got a weird lighting situation right now, like I've always done. Because I've got two lights on in the ceiling, and then I've got my little light that's above the camera, so that I'm probably not gonna. So it's gonna be a little hard to show certain colors on the camera, but so, and we got the 3 bodies that I've got to attach to their appropriate heads for Sarah, Mary, and Winifred. Now, I've already showed the heads from last time, so I'm not going to show those again. And, excuse me, I'm just getting, actually, one of my arms is in the process of helping me do one of the sleeves for Mary. So Mary's arms aren't here, but I have, these are Sarah's arms, and these are Winifred's. And I actually started on one of the leg. Well, actually, I've got most of the leg done. I just need to make the other leg. But this is for Winifred Sanderson. So I just got to do the other leg, and I gotta work on the legs for the other ones. But that's actually that for all of my amigurumi work. Like, I did a few more other projects in the week, but it was just like maybe a row or two of some old projects that I probably won't show unless I've gotten more work done into them. But they were basically just socks I needed to work on. So that is it for this week. Well, not this week, for this week's segment for Whips of the Week. Let's time to go on to the next segment, shall we? Alright, it's finished object time. I have something that I did show last week before the episode, but in the Whips of the Week. But the day after I filmed that episode, I finished something, and it is a little Freddy Krueger sweater from my cat Kensington. Although, let's just say putting a sweater on a cat is difficult, but I don't want to harm him, so well, I probably will end up posting up. I do have a picture of the cuddle cone of my previous cat Gizmo wearing the sweater, which I will post up after this video. Well, actually, it will be shown after this segment on the videos, but I finished it. Yeah, basically, reason why I need a Freddy Krueger sweater for my cat Kensington was because one of the pictures I took of him, he got commented on that he looked like Freddy Krueger. So, and I will post a picture of that photo for you all to see. Need to know why. I mean, he's a little Freddy Krueger sweater, but he is so cute. And actually, I used the pattern from Geek, which was for a Star Trek sweater for dogs and cats. But I changed up the pattern to make it into stripes. And actually, I really like it. I like that I can actually use that one pattern and just switch up how I do the coloring. So that is basically it for this week. Hopefully I will have more done by next week, and hopefully, most likely after I edit and upload this on YouTube, I will put all my show notes up onto the Ravelry group page. So, because I do have all the notes all written down, I just have to go through the titles that I placed on all the episodes here on YouTube. So that is it. I will see you all next week, and hopefully I will get more Hocus Pocus done by next week as well. So till then, stay crafty, my friends.